Hi everybody, Chris here from Truly Holistic. I want to just do a real quick message, some new information that's really come through from a consciousness that's very high up in regards, they call them Ascension Master. We're not going to get into the specific personal name, but they're an Ascension Master, and some very, very important information at this time. At the moment, the energies that are happening at the moment is eradicating the purpose of karma, okay? Now, karma and conflicting energy, which comes through a duality, polar opposites create friction in the middle, conflict, then creates this need for karma. Okay, and what is karma? Karma is the need to learn a lesson, and if you don't learn the lesson, then it repeats itself until you learn it. Okay, we are here to learn information, to get the keys for us to remove ourselves from this control, and therefore we get our sovereignty back. Okay, so some very simple analogies, very simple information, but very important, and you understand why when we talk about it now. So what I got told was that karma is produced because our humanness gets in the way. Okay, what do I mean by the humanness, the human aspect of us? Now, what I've said in other videos is that we are only human within this reality, this one reality. So really at the core of us, we're not even human. Human is the kind of the trap that, you know, we hear we've got to be good humanitarians and be there for humanity as one and be a whole. We're here for humanity. Actually, at the core of us, outside of this reality, we're not human. We're only human within this reality. The human was created. It was created by a being called Apophis, Apophis. He was the human creator. He was an archon, and he also created karma. Okay, and the abusive nature of karma that has affected us over many lifetimes, and we've dragged that with us from one lifetime to the next with the mechanism of what we call the soul, okay, in this reality. So when I say about the human aspect of us getting in the way, it's our mind, okay? So a lot of the times when we're involved with something, we just need to get our head out of the way. We need the thing that's the roadblock the majority of the time for us is ourselves. We overthink stuff, we become too analytical. That's where a lot of fear comes from. But then when we shift our consciousness from here down into a heart space, then all of a sudden our true self becomes more apparent. The part of us that's not human. Okay, if you understand what I mean by that. Okay, so currently at the moment, there's fires, okay, especially in Australia. Many places in the world, California's had this issue for a number of times with no rainfall. Yeah, because of controlled weather, okay? It's not by accident, it's been controlled to be that way. And there's a big agenda to push this whole climate change, and that the climate change is because of the wrongdoings of humanity, to make us feel, to lower our vibration, and to bring more of that humanness or human reaction to the fore, to create more fear, okay? Create more fear, okay? So if we understand the propaganda idea of what these fires are there for and what they're doing, is to bring this human reaction, this humanity component of us, to create more fear, okay? And also give up our energy, okay? Okay, lower the vibration of the light workers, the star seeds, the people that are highly intuitive. And they know that we're very sensitive to harm to other animals, to other human beings, to other people. And that just naturally lowers our vibration through our reaction to that. Okay, we must stay strong at this time, because there have been many ascensions that we've been involved with, because ascension is a cyclic phenomena. And ascensions have failed due to karma, due to the human element getting in the way, the mind getting in the way. When it comes to the apex, or the apex of ascension, we are at our most powerful, but somehow have not been successful in regards to ascending out of this reality and taking back our control back, taking our sovereignty back. And that's been because our human component of us, our mind, has got in the way. Okay? Instead of using the power that we've got to create more love, we've created more fear. Okay, and that's what that means. So I got told that, okay, as I said, karma is produced because of the mind getting in the way, the human component of what we are in this reality. And that the ultimate duality is the human component of us versus the part that's not human. So the stuff that we're drawing in from our higher selves, from our source lineage, that is not human. That is not bound or connected to this reality. It's not bound or connected to fear, and it's not bound or connected to the human being, the program of the human being. Okay? That is the ultimate duality of everything. Okay? Now, the ultimate lesson, okay, and remember the lesson comes from karma, because that's the whole idea of why karma was created, to learn a lesson, okay? Or we go through a vicious cycle again of producing more fear until we figure it out. Is that the ultimate lesson is that the mind, we need to get the mind out of the way. We need to get our mind out of the way, and we just need to just be, okay? We need to just be, okay? Now, ascensions have failed due to karma, because we've let our human component supersede our non-human component, which is coming from our higher selves and our source lineage, which are parts of another reality where they hold their own sovereignty, they are in their own control. There's no manipulation. There has been manipulation within this reality of many of our lifetimes for hundreds of thousands of years for some of us, and even up to 2 million years, okay? That's how long the human's been here, for 2 million years, in regards to the time that we use within this reality, because we're just being connected or bound to time within this reality. There's no binding or connection to time outside of this reality. Okay, so and the last thing I got, as we were talking about, is that in an ascension event time, as I say, it's cyclic, and we're being parts of the cycle where we've gone to the apex of this ascension time. This ascension time at the apex is called that because that's where there's less manipulation, and we are at our most powerful, because that connection or that channel with our higher self, with our source lineages, is stronger than it ever has been. And if we miss that window, then we go back to square one again, okay? And we've failed, and we've kept failing and failing. And I hate to use the word fail because it's a negative, low vibrational word, right? But we need to understand that we're at the moment, we are leading up to the apex of an ascension. We are at our most powerful right now. Be very wise how you use your energy, how you use your focus, because what do we focus on, our energy goes to. So if you're someone that's got a lot of health problems, think about what you're focusing. What's your first thought in the day? And if it is about, hey, I'm a pain or I've got a sore back, well, you're gonna use your own power to manifest more of it, just naturally. That's the universal law. So be very aware of your focus. Be very aware of your intent. That is your power to manifest. We are very powerful manifestors, and at this point in time right now is at the key to create a successful ascension. Okay? But we need to get this out of the way. We need to be heart-centered. For all you healers out there, all your intuitive healers and people out there, be very heart-centered. Make sure that your consciousness is in a field capacity, which is coming through the heart, instead of being too analytical, because this analytical mind is the biggest roadblock of all. Not other entities, not other manipulators, but us, ourselves. Okay, so be aware of that. And I really wanted to get this message out there because this information is very simple, but it makes a lot of sense, and the validity in the sessions that we're having here with clients is we're making big progress with people in regards to these topics at the moment. Karma is huge at the moment. The whole understanding of karma and the whole understanding of learning the lesson that we have experiences, we have challenges for us to learn more information, not because to be down on ourselves and think that we're getting bad luck, why me, and why am I in this predicament? But what's the lesson to be learned, whether it's a good experience or a bad experience? And when we can do that, then we dissolve the purpose for karma, the thing that is trying to stop us from ascending into a higher existence. Anyway, until next time, see you later.